pudding, along with the Christmas pudding, we are also making rum sauce over here. Now for the Christmas pudding, what we are going to do is that here we are going to soak certain types of fruits. Okay, so all the different types of fruits and all the history behind it, why it is called Christmas pudding, all this we are going to look into the full video which we are going to shoot ahead. So let's look at the ingredients.
Ingredients used for the crisp pudding are margarine, powder sugar, refined flour, eggs, apple, baking soda, fresh breadcrumbs, caramel, citron peel, glazed cherries, candied peel, sultanas, cashew nuts, nutmeg powder, cinnamon powder, clove powder, lime. First, we are going to make sure that we finish all the mise en place over here. So I'm going to keep everything ready before I start the creaming over here. So I'm going to first peel the apples and I'm going to chop it up and keep it ready, so that in the end once the creaming is done, I can directly put it inside over there. Clean it properly and then dice it. Don't make it on very big sizes. Smaller cubes are more than enough. Try and make sure there are the even sizes over there. Now we're going to start with the creaming. First I'm going to start with the margarine over here. I'm going to take 80 grams of margarine over here. I'm going to first make sure that it's soft enough. Okay, and then I'm going to start putting powder sugar inside it. Powder sugar I'm going to put very slowly over here. Part by part I'm going to put powder sugar, because the method what we are going to use is your creaming method. Cream it nicely, make sure you're incorporating air. Every time you scrape out with the help of the spatula and you keep on creaming it. Now over here, one thing we have to remember very well is that we have to there are different types of fruits what you saw. Okay, now what fruits we had put over here is citron peel, glazed carrots, candied peel, sultanas and cashew nuts. Now there is no hard and fast rule that you have to use only this fruits inside it. Any dry fruits, whatever your choices, you can use them. I have also added clove powder, cinnamon powder and nutmeg powder inside it. You can add those also. And I have added little lime, and I have soaked this fruits and I have kept it, and then I am going to use it now over here for the pudding. You can also add little rum to this. Okay, so this is your choice. Keep creaming it properly. Once the creaming is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat the eggs over here. I'm going to beat the eggs till double in size. 2 eggs are there and I'm going to beat it properly. Keep beating it. This is my creamed mixture. Before putting the eggs, one thing which is very important is that I am going to put my refined flour inside it. I have already added the baking soda and I have sieved it and taken. So I have put a very small amount of refined flour over here so that the mixture doesn't curdle. And then I'm going to put my beaten eggs inside it part by part. Do not put all the eggs together. There are a lot of chances the mixture might get curdled. So I'm going to put it part by part inside it. Every time make sure that it is scraped from sides and you don't everything is mixed properly inside it. Okay, 2-3 parts is more than enough. Do not divide it in too much part. Too much over mixing also can make the mixture flat, which we don't want. Make use of your spatula for scraping out all the fat which is normally stuck to sides or the wooden spoon, and mix it properly. Because this small chunks and portions of this fat and powder sugar, this can become a fault in your bread. After that, you add caramel inside it. Now I have written 60 grams of caramel, but that is approximately. If you see, the consistency of the caramel is super thick because this is a homemade kind of, like we have made this in the college. So mix it. Now the color is less, so I'm putting a little more inside it. So it not necessarily it has to be 60 grams exactly. It is your choice that you know how much caramel you want to put. Another thing of the fruits also was that you have to make sure that the quantity of the fruits have to be same. Now if you see, there are 35 grams of the fruits, so you have to put all 35 grams. Any different kinds of fruits can go inside it. So first I have put refined flour over here, then the chopped apples, then the fresh breadcrumbs over here, and these are my fruits. These are 35 grams of my fruits, which can be a combination of anything. Okay, your choice of fruits what you want to put inside. Do not over mix it. Cut and fold it properly and mix it properly. Scrape out everything what is there in the sides. Now this can be done before also. I'm greasing the tin with the fat over here, so this can be done before also, not necessarily have to wait till the end to finish. Okay, the reason why I'm greasing it, because I am going to coat this with the refined flour. Okay, so that it will be easier for me to remove the remove the pudding out of this. Okay, that's the reason I'm coating it with this. Once it is coated properly, remove the filling, the Christmas pudding ka filling, and put it inside in this tin. Okay, scrape out everything, do not waste anything. And this I am going to cover with the greaseproof paper. Now this greaseproof paper is your butter paper basically. Seal it properly on the edges. Okay, this I am going to put it. Now this is a steam pudding, so this is going to go inside in a steamer. I am going to show you how the steamer looks like, and this is going to be baked for around 1 to 1.5 hours. You can check it by putting the knife inside it. Once the knife comes out clean, which means it is done. Ingredients used for the rum sauce are butter, water, grain sugar, corn flour, and rum as required. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a slurry over here. So my corn flour is there. In that I'm putting the water, the measured water only I'm using over here, and I'm going to make sure I mix it properly. Make sure there are no lumps formed over here. Okay, mix it and remove all the lumps over there. Okay, keep it on the side, and then I'm going to start with the mix it like this, yeah, and keep it on the side, and I'm going to start with the heating of the water over here. And in this I'm going to put sugar, and I'm going to let this boil. Let the sugar melt over here, so let this take its own time. Do not keep on mixing it for no reasons. This will take a little more time to heat up. Okay, just make sure that you're not letting the sugar caramelize over here, so keep on mixing it at the regular intervals. Do not leave it just unattended over here. Once this is mixed, now this sauce, it can be served hot or it can be served cold also, so it is your choice how you want to do that. Another thing is, if you add rum to this, it becomes rum sauce. If you skip the rum, it becomes hard sauce. So just the difference between the rum and the other ingredients over here. Now this, you can see it has started boiling over here. Just make sure all the sugar is melted properly. Keep on mixing this. Now this is a very important part. When you put the slurry inside it, you have to whisk it vigorously, otherwise lumps will form inside it. So make sure you put the corn slurry, and immediately vigorously you start mixing it, because it will immediately start thickening up. So it's very important to vigorously mix it. Once that is done, when all the lumps are gone, just add butter to it. Okay, this gives a nice color, golden, not a golden brown, a slightly yellowish color to the sauce, and it looks really beautiful with that. once that is mixed properly, all the lumps and all are removed. I have switched off the gas, by the way, and once after that you just add rum. Now rum according to your taste. If you want more rum, you can add more rum. If you want less rum, you can put less rum. It is according to your taste. Okay, it is as required. That's the reason I have written as required. One thing you have to remember is that you have to mix it very vigorously, otherwise lumps will be formed.